I have to share with you this ridiculous exchange that happened last night at the grocery store. I normally go around 10, maybe even 11, not 8 o'clock. So that was my first mistake. Let's call this video the carrot exchange. I went to the grocery store, I opened up my Google Keep app, and I grabbed some ham and cheese for some sandwiches, and I realized I need to go to the produce section to go get some carrots. Side note, I'm so picky about carrots. Best ones are the organic ones that they sell at Target. Those second to best are Whole Foods carrots. Everything else is absolute garbage. But I did find that HEB carries these single carrots that are just sold one by one, and they actually taste all right. They're passable. I think I put like 7 carrots in a bag. And my second mistake was not putting the carrots on the little scale thing where you can type in the clue and it'll give you a price tag. And when my brain is a little scattered and not working well, that doesn't happen. And that's okay, because that's what the grocery store clerks are for, right? They're supposed to know their numbers and type it in, and bada bing, bada boom. It works out, and nobody has to go through that motion before actually checking out. Although I try my best to actually do that for them to make their lives a little easier. Anyways, as I'm ready to check out, I take a picture of all my groceries. Here it is. Here's my picture of all my groceries. And I do this because I like to budget. I like to see whether I bought actual groceries or whether there was like home supplies or home decor or other things in the mix. That's already weird, right? That I'm taking pictures of my groceries. The other thing, while they're ringing me up, I'm staring at the screen. Like, I'm making sure that you're ringing that up correctly. Usually when I catch and make mistakes, I'm very clear and concise and respectful about mistakes. You know, I'm like, oh, that rang up wrong. You know, I don't think that's the right price or whatever. And they're totally fine with figuring it out with me. Like, I've never had an issue. We're all humans. We're gonna make mistakes, and I don't want a mistake to be made on something that I'm budgeting for. But I'm usually very nice about it, and I don't feel that pressure because I'm there at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night and there's no lines pushing me. That's why I don't like being around people. I get all flustered and bothered. I feel like a lot more anxiety because if anything happens or I don't catch something. I don't know, it's just so much. Okay, I managed to find some clothes that was clean because in true neurodiverse fashion, I'm doing all my laundry today because I have nothing to wear. Coming back to the story, just checking me out, and I'm staring at the screen like a hawk, which is obviously making her nervous to some degree, I'm sure. But as I'm ready to pay, guess what I notice? That the carrots have been rang at $11. And you know what my brain does? Instead of correcting her in a nice and respectful and calm way, or maybe I was respectful and calm, but in my brain I was freaking out. I say, the carrots are $11. The carrots are $11. I just fixate on the number because I know it's not right, and I don't know how to communicate that, and my brain will not let it go. So you know what she does? She grabs the bag as I'm stuck there frozen. She, in a matter of seconds, counts the carrots again, and then inputs the new number into the system, and she says, oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. It was actually more. Now it's $12. Looking at the line, I'm sure all the people waiting are like so mad. But I still can't bring myself to say something like, oh, you know, there must be a mistake. No. You know what I say? That's not right. And she has the audacity or the confidence to say, no, that's just how it is sometimes. So I'm still needing to pay and still stuck in like shock land. I finally uttered the words, I don't want them. I don't want them. Let's take them out of the cart. You know, I could have just said that. No, I don't want them. No. This is the great carrot exchange. I'm on my way and I get to the car and I'm exasperated at this point. Like, I'm not mad at her. No, she's the sweet cashier lady whose life I could have made so much easier had there been a sticker on the bag. No, I'm mad at myself. Like, what the heck had happened to me? Why couldn't I communicate well? Why was I so fixated on the shock value that I could no longer communicate like a normal person? Tell her, hey, you know what? That's not ringing up right. Like, carrots should not cost like steak. Carrots are not steak. I think as neurodivergent people, we are so told that we're too blunt or we say things the wrong way, and I'm just trying not to do those things that I end up doing them anyway. There's just too much again going on in our brains all at once, and it's hard to like sort through it and make sense of it all, and so it just comes out. I'm heading home at this point and my feathers are so ruffled. Again, not at the lady, at myself. Why did I come here at 8 o'clock? Why? When I come later, there's no people. And you know, the whole situation probably could have been avoided because I wouldn't have felt the pressure of the line judging me. Or maybe the cashier would have been like, oh, I got time. Like, let's figure it out what the number really is. I come home and I'm just so irritated at the world. So of course I'm gonna tell my husband, and he just thinks it's the most hilarious thing. And it is, it's hilarious, but at the same time, it's like, what? I go to bed last night, just exhausted from this carrot exchange. I don't even think I slept good last night. It really ruined my night. It did, it's crazy. And this is why us neurodivergent people don't like going to the grocery store. And before you tell me, oh, that's why I do pickup. That's why I do pickup. Like, that's why I order my groceries online and I just pick them up. No, you know what? No, because the spoons that you have to spend in order to fix mistakes, more mistakes, when you're not there in person, it's just too much. I don't know how y'all do that. Or even just remembering to go pick up your groceries. Like, I would forget to do that. And ordering online and picking up uses way more energy than just going to the grocery store late at night and doing what I need to do without all the people there and without the rush and without the madness and without all the other external factors freaking me out and overstimulating me. So if you have a neurodivergent loved one, believe them when they tell you how much they hate going to the grocery store, because it is an absolute nightmare. It ruins bedtime. And that is the end of that. I hope that you have a wonderful day and that you learned some really cool things. I'm gonna go do laundry now and do some dishes, disinfect some floors, go meet up with my daughter's, what are those people called? People that help with the 504 plans? I don't know, I forget what it's called, but I have a meeting with that person. All right, I'm ready for today. You know, ironically, I named the story The Carrot Exchange, and I still don't have carrots at home. So I still have to go get those carrots.